So you guys are in for a treat because typically I just stay within my company. But Daniel's probably had 15 people that I've trained at his events, which is pretty crazy, right? I think it's the most by far. Am I right, Daniel? Most by far, okay? So he told me to talk about basically doing this stuff for a decade now, and I like to call it a decade of dominance, and what I did over the last decade to put myself in this position. I started in network marketing and direct selling at 18 years old, okay? Any of you guys started at 18? Very young? Okay? I was a full-time college student athlete at a major D1 university playing baseball. Okay, that's all I knew. Never knew anything about network marketing sales. Someone showed me this thing and they said, we sell it. I was like, okay, that's it. Okay, that's all I knew. But the thing that I realized at 18 years old was most of the people that I knew at the time, they weren't doing things to put themselves in a position to win long term. Would you guys agree with that? Okay, you guys all hear the story, go to school, get good grades, get a job. That's not going to get you financial freedom. That can help you pay your bills, but it won't give you the lifestyle that you truly desire. Someone at 18 years old introduced me to network marketing, and they taught me a thing called residual income. You guys know what residual income is? Okay, some of you know what it is. You haven't experienced it yet, though. I've been experiencing it for a very, very long time, okay? Because I've been able to duplicate myself to tens of thousands of people all over the world. And that is the key in what we do, in that profession specifically. You guys that know me know I'm a big investor in real estate, the financial markets, all of that. But tonight I'm going to narrow in on network marketing. Why? Because a lot of you guys are in sales, correct? So I'm going to talk about that specifically and how it could impact you. So at 18 years old, I saw this thing called residual income. And I created this thing in my head called the 20-year vision. I want you guys to listen real quick. Marker don't work. Got good markers? Marker don't work. All right. Someone try to find a marker. Okay, called the 20-year vision. What is this? I told myself, if I do this for the next 20 years, and let's say it took me 20 years to create time and financial freedom, would it be worth it? You guys all agree it would be worth it, right? Because what's the alternative? Most people work 30, 40, 50 years of their life and never have any time or financial freedom. Would you guys agree with that? Okay? You guys all say this, but most of you guys will quit in 90 days. That's a sad truth. That's the reality. I painted this thing called the 20-year vision. So guess what? When I went out there and started prospecting people and people were telling me no, I never got discouraged. Because I said, hey, no problem. I'm going to be doing this the next 20 years. If you're ever interested, let me know. I'm going to be doing it. See, you guys, you get a no and you're like, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm like, how many people you talk to? 2. That's what you guys do. I swear to God, I see it every single day. I created this thing called the 20-year vision. So guess what? I never slowed down. That was the key. See, most of you guys are an emotional roller coaster, okay? Emotional people don't win in business. Logical people win in business. Understand what I'm talking about right here. So I created this thing called the 20-year vision, and it helped me stay consistent. Most of you guys right now, this is your business, okay? Gonna try the horrible marker again, okay? You're like this. Yo, Daniel, get me a marker. Somebody get me a marker. Where's the red one? There was a red one. That was decent. All right. Okay? This is your business. You guys see that? That's a bad-looking chart, right? You don't want to be buying that stock, okay? That's a rough one, okay? That's what most of your businesses look like. Thank you. Look at her. Thank you. Give her a round of applause. All right, that's awesome. Oh, look at that, guys. A marker. Okay. That's most of your businesses. You join network marketing. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. First 90 days, you work. You get to this pinnacle, and you're like, oh, it's not as exciting no more. Stop working. So you work 90 days, you start compounding your activity, and then you take your foot completely off the gas, and you're always restarting. Oh, my God, the company released a new product. Time to work again. Woo! Oh, that product's been out 90 days now. Who cares? I'm going to go back to this. Oh, my God, the company's giving away a car. Ah! That's most of you. Your activity level, you're just an emotional wreck. You're never going to make any money, okay? This has been my network marketing business for 10 years. I've made more money 10 straight years. Okay? I've been the number one earner in my company for 8 years. Okay? What does this show you right here? What is this chart? Well, you've probably heard this in your business before. You only build in momentum. Have you guys heard that before? Okay? So these are momentum waves. What happens when the momentum slows down? You stay consistent to sustain your business. Does that make sense? So in slow times, you sustain. In momentum, you grow. Does that make sense? Okay? That's the key to the game. So guess what? We're growing. Oh my God, it's great. Business slows down. I'm sustaining the business. I'm not going backwards. I'm not growing, but I'm not going backwards. Guess what? Momentum hits again. Instead of this being your business. Okay? Guys, literally 10 straight years. So how did it start? I'm 18 years old. The goal at the time was like, hey, if I can make an extra $500 and drive a nicer car, that would be the goal. I'm already getting an extra $500 just from the college. Like, they pay for everything, plus they give us $500 and say, don't get in trouble. That's kind of, D1 athlete. You get some perks. That all being said, that was the dream at the time initially, right? Within 90 days, I was already doing that. I got to a few thousand a month very, very quickly. At 18 years old, if you would have told me you could make $100,000 a year, that was like a dream. That was far-fetched because my parents weren't doing that. That was just hard for me to comprehend. But I got to a few thousand pretty quickly. I went to a few events, and I saw some average people on stage making insane incomes. Average people. I was sitting in the room. I'm seeing all different types of people, different cultures, backgrounds, different career paths that all join this business, and we're making a lot of money. And I'm like, if those people can do this, I could do this. I can make more money. So what happened? When your belief level raises, guess what else raises? Your income. Okay? Because you only go as far as you believe. Some of you right now believe $5,000 a month is the pinnacle for you. Guess what? You'll never make $5,000 a month. Some of you believe $10,000 a month is the pinnacle for you. You will never make $10,000 a month because you are holding yourself back mentally from getting there. Are you with me? So, at 18, I thought that was kind of crazy. Guess what? Through that first year, my mindset evolved dramatically. By 19, I was making $100,000 a year. Okay? Fast forward about 3 years from there, I was the youngest person ever inducted in the Network Marketing Hall of Fame, making over $1 million a year. Okay? It happened fast. Why? Because my brain started growing and my belief started growing. You guys believe there's lazy people in your business, correct? Susie's so lazy. Mike is so lazy. They don't want to do anything. No. There's no such thing as lazy people. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. There's a lack of belief. What does that mean? They do not believe the effort they put in will give them what they desire. If I told you all right now you're going to come work for me every single day, 5 days a week for the next 10 years, but every single one of you are going to be millionaires, who's going to show up every single day at that job and not miss it for the next 10 years? Every single one of you, because it's a guarantee. But entrepreneurship and business does not work like that. You need to be able to see it before other people see it. You don't want to buy the stock once it's the stock, right? You want to buy it when everyone is saying, oh, I don't know about that company. I don't know about those people. You guys think of any successful business. You ever heard of Amazon? Ever heard of Microsoft? Ever heard of Apple? Ever heard of the Dyson vacuum? That's a pretty crazy story. That guy showed up 10 years in a row, Christmas, Thanksgiving, to his family, building this vacuum. They used to ridicule him. You're an idiot. He created the damn Dyson vacuum. Okay? The point I'm trying to make is no one's going to believe in you until you believe in you. Does that make sense? They said it earlier. Alex said it earlier. He said, which is extremely true, if you don't have vision for yourself, how are you going to lead someone else? If you can't do it, how could you show someone to do it? See, when I was 18, I painted that 20-year vision. Right now, some of you haven't even made the decision to be doing this for the next year. You're in your business and you're like, I'm trying it. I hope I make it. You guys think it's funny, but that's probably half of this room. You guys know how many people have come and gone in my businesses over the years? Come and gone. But guess what? Most of them that have been there 5+ years, they're making some pretty good money. See, time is your friend. See, you guys in this room right now, you're all trying to fight time. Every single one of you is trying to fight time. You want to get rich? really quick, right? You want to do it so fast, and you're always fighting this thing called time. But time is your best friend. Time plays the magic in everything. In investing, what's your best friend? Time. Why do financial markets historically go like that? If you give them time. Okay? Simple reasons why the dollar depreciates over time historically, so every asset pegged against the dollar historically goes up over long periods of time. Okay? Your business, you start compounding your effort. What happens? Over time, you're going to make more money. Because guess what? By compounding your effort, what do you develop? Things called skills. Skills will always get you paid. You could take me out of my company right now, I can make money at anything I do. Because I have a lot of skills. See, most of you in the room, you're so focused on money and not focused on skills, that's why you have no money. Does that make sense? The poorest households in this country, what do they always talk about? Money. Okay? What do the wealthy households talk about? Ideas, visions, things that they can do. How to solve problems, right? Creating massive solutions. Guess what? If I'm good at what I do, you think my company's going to pay me a lot of money to do it? Yes, right? If I'm a doctor and I save a lot of lives, you think they're going to pay me a lot of money to do it? Okay? The people that are up here tonight, were they pretty good at what they do? Is that why they make a lot of money? Okay? So you guys in this audience right now, you got to focus on becoming good and the money's going to come. Okay? Now we're going to talk about how to build a massive business. So like Daniel said, I've grown an organization of well over 100,000 individuals. My business is actually in over 123 countries. I've traveled to 57 of those countries. So I've been all over the world, okay? In network marketing specifically, there's 3 types of people that join your business, okay? Very simple. If you guys understand this and you duplicate this within your organizations, you're going to make a lot of money. There's 3 types: 80%ers, 15%ers, and 5%ers. Some of you might have heard this before. Okay, this was taught by Larry Thompson, one of the best that ever did it. Okay, him and Jim Rohn created a lot of the stuff that you guys hear about today. Okay, 80% of people that join your network marketing business, they're just customers. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to consume the product. That make sense? 15% are going to do it part-time. Hey, I'm still working my job. I'd love an additional income on top of what I'm currently doing. Okay? And then 5% of people are like myself. We're going to go out there, kick butt, take names, do it every single day, and make it a career path. Okay? So, why is this important to understand? A lot of you guys right now, you are trying to push the 5% or more. And you are trying to make people 5%ers that actually aren't 5%ers. So you have to understand what the person is, first off, right? Because you have to understand where to spend your time. You've heard the saying before, give 80% of your time to 20% of the people. Oh, that's how that works right there. The people that are willing to put effort, you spend the time with. But you have to understand, if you have 1,000 people in your organization, 800 of them are just using the product. So what is the trick in network marketing? The trick is to create systems that create duplication. Simple systems that everyone can do to get a result. Duplicating personalities, I can't duplicate Daniel. I can't duplicate Jesse Lee. How many Jesse Lees are you going to find, guys? No, you're not going to find them. But if I could create a website with a system and tools that everyone can follow, I can get effort out of this. Getting a few percentage of these people to work is way more powerful than trying to push the 5%er who already works their ass off. This is how you make money. You get the 80%er to do a little bit more because your business is based on 80%ers. Does that make sense? Okay? So I've been able to create systems and tools that everyone could use. You could sign up in my business today, your first day. Hey, you want to share it with someone? Send them this link. The system will do all the work for you. You just have to put in effort. You don't have to be skilled. Just be willing to share the concept. Pique someone's interest and let a tool work for you. Does that make sense? That's what I've been able to do. That's how we've expanded all over the globe. And that's how I've made more money in network marketing for 10 straight years. Okay? And for me, I'm a guy at this point in my career who likes just sitting in the back of the room. You guys all know some of the people on my team. Rakan Khalifa, Kane Harriet, Maxime Pierre. Like, there's big names in network marketing that are in my organization that I've trained up over the years, right? They're big people. I want to sit in the back. I let these people take the shine. It's also something you guys got to realize. It's not about you. See, if you're too big in the sense of you think it's all about you, people will leave you because they don't think they can grow with you. Sometimes you got to step out of the way for your business to truly succeed. Some of the people in my organization over the years, they've ran the best people off out of their business because they want to make it all about them all the time. It does not need to be about you. Focus on the new people. Highlight the new people. Make it about them, and you're going to have a lot of success in this profession. So that's all I got. Real quick. Thank you, guys.